Yeah,
Where am
yeah,
I going?
he was doing a week-long thing where he was testing all that out. I can't get down in there.
I just took the elevator and exited ship.
Yeah, I would.
But of course, the #1 thing is mining.
Yeah, mining's the king.
Of course, the top 5 things is mining.
Not surprised. It's the loop they're most interested in right now, and
Where am I going, Pagan?
are you in the ship or out?
To your left.
You better get out the elevator. It's going to go back up.
No, like I'm on the landing pad.
Okay.
I'm out here. I've been out here.
Okay, so you're in an environment where it's trying to kill you, just so you know. So all of these buildings have stairs you can go up into, and we can probably loot stuff in nearly every one of these. So after you have your Armstrong moment, and everyone does, habitation is where they're going to live, and I don't know whether there's going to be any loot crates here, but we can definitely check it. Or did you? Yep, you're in. Okay. Airlock.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, if it looks like a box, hold F and hover over it and see if it'll let you click it. There's not always a lootable item in here, but sometimes there is. If I find one, I'm definitely going to let you know. They're playing with the loot crates, the way that they look and where they are. Nothing I'm finding over here is lootable. So we may have to go to the other one. Nothing here. Nothing here. Okay, so Hab is a no-go. You're in? Okay, good. That moment where you get food out of the air fryer only to realize you didn't put anything inside it? Yep, absolutely.
Oof.
Let's check out Platinum Bay. I usually find a loot crate on the left-hand side as I go in. Here you go, Johnny.
What? Oh, you're up there already. My bad.
Yep. Come on in.
I
It should
lost
open for
you.
you when you come up to the doors. Or not. Okay. I'll go through and it should open after I get done then. Yep, there's a loot crate. Right there. There's a loot crate. Knock yourself out. Now, since you don't have a backpack, what you're going to do is you're going to drag it out of the item over on the right and drag it to where it says local storage or local inventory over on the left. And when we get in the ship, you're going to do the opposite. You're going to drag it out of local and drag it into vehicle. When we get to the station, you'll drag it out of the vehicle and drag it back in the local. Did you get... There you go.
It's not showing anything on the screen.
Really? Okay. Nothing's
No.
showing up on the right-hand side at all?
You can check it.
Okay, let me check it. It may not have stuff in it. Somebody may have already looted it. Yeah, that's weird. It's empty. Okay.
I was like, maybe my game's glitching. I don't know.
No. I mean, it is an alpha, so that happens a lot. So we'll go to one of the other buildings. I'm usually able to loot at least one crate every time I come to one of these places. So we tried Habs and we tried Plat Bay. There's two more buildings. There's storage, where I can usually buy freight. And then there's another building way over there, mining control. You good? Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. I don't see anything here. There may be one on the floor on the other side. Nope.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if we can buy some cargo while we are here. For sellings. Quartz, waste, gold, barrel. Friends don't let friends buy barrel. There shall be no barrel bolt here. Nope, no loot crate. Man, this sucks. This is 3 buildings and no usable loot. Wah wah.
You promised me loot, pagan.
Never given you loot. I give you a suit of armor. You didn't even have to go work for that.
Doing you shit.
I know, right? You got some of the Artemex stuff too. That's the nice stuff. That'd be disappointing, Fegan. Disappointing as hell. Thinking there's food in there, open the air fryer and be like, no, it's empty. You son of a bitch. See, sometimes there's a loot crate here on the floor, but I'm not seeing anything. Go crazy, buddy. Same way you picked up the items off the floor in the prison mining area. This one's our... Nope, nothing there. What the hell? Disappointing. We have to go somewhere else. We have to fly somewhere else and get some more new stuff. Nope, nothing there either. Oh, I should show you the icons too. If you look above the doors, there's icons that kind of give you a clue as to what's in the room. You want the one where the guy looks like he's running out the door. Okay. Major disappointment. No loots, no cargoes. We'll try Arcor. See if there's anything at Arcor. Maybe there's something at Arcor. Your guy was doing this weird little bunny hop thing in midair. It was awesome. All set? Top deck.
Yep.
Nice. The clipping's a little weird on that elevator. Sometimes you can run out of it before the door's even fully open. Alright, let's try setting a path for whoa. Come on. Let's try setting a path for Arcor. Kudra ore, no, that's going to be a no-go. Ron, do you remember what TPF is?
Nope.
I don't either. I don't remember TPF.
I don't either.
Landing gear up.
Yeah, she's fast already at almost 4K. we go.
Quantum travel engaged.
Guy in a Drake shirt flying a Crusader ship. Oh, so fired.
Yeah, but see on stream it's a
Quantum
Brad
travel
shirt.
complete.
Oh, that's right. I changed the position of the camera in order to keep it where I was in the corner and not looking like I was staring at the wall because I was a naughty boy. I had to flip it over. So either I flip it or I put myself in the other corner where Milky is now. I put Milky in the bottom right. Which I'm down for, but it looks a little weird after seeing it that way for 2 years.
Your cat cam's looking especially good tonight.
I'm sorry?
So the cat cam looks like it's working a lot better tonight.
Yeah, I used a 3D printed adapter that I made, and I put it on the top of the light stand so the camera is mounted vertically rather than horizontally, and it's closer to. So I can point the camera at a steeper angle where you can see more of her. So the placement's a lot better. The less distance the camera has to look from, the better the image.
Landing gear down.
There it is. So we have a platinum bay, and looks like 3 buildings? 4 buildings. So we have 4 possibilities for loot. It's not a collision, it's a landing. Come on now.
Could take him on a bunker mission. You get loot.
We tried going on a bunker mission. Didn't work out. We got killed just coming into the bunker mission. Oh, no, 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 no,
Okay.
no, 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 no. There you go.
I blame the pilot.
Totally the pilot's fault.
You wasn't even at the ship.
No! We got to the landing pad. I was just setting down the landing pad when we exploded.
Well, you don't just explode it.
No. Well, we got shot. They were shooting the shit out of our Pisces.
Well, you gotta land before the turrets.
Well, I flew in from underneath, so they couldn't hit us until we were approaching the landing pad. So we kind of flew up and then banked up and over. And I tell you, they were lighting us up something fierce. You should be able to watch that part of the stream since I had to end it for the static. It should be in the previous streams part. You can see the carnage. You good?
Yep.
I ask because I typically send it up to the lower deck when I get out. So people can't just jump up on the elevator and steal my shit. Remember I said, you find something, drag it into local, then when you get in the ship, drag it from local to vehicle.
Right.
There is a loot crate here.
Of course, the one that you went to.
I'm not interested in it, I'm just checking. So yeah, there's one here. Come over here and you can grab it. If there's anything in it. Let me see if there's anything in it. Ooh, there's a purple underoos, dude. Purple underoos. You wanted a new set of underwear. You've got a new set of underwear. So if you go in Platinum Bay, and as you walk in Platinum Bay, look to your left.
Yeah, there ain't shit in this one.
Yeah, head over to Platinum Bay. There's something there for sure. I'm headed into habitation. Last time there was nothing in Habs, but I'm going to look while I'm here.
I already did. I did mining control.
You did mining control? Okay. This is Habs now. Nope. Nothing here. No clickies. No clickies. No clickies. Wah, wah, wah. So at least Platinum Bay's got some Mundaroos. Imagine there's a lot of looting going on in Liveverse right now. And there should still be storage where I can try to buy some cargo for sale. I am looking forward to seeing outposts that aren't up on stilts all the time. They explained why that was on an Insight Star Citizen. It's because they didn't have the way to alter the terrain around the facility, so they placed it up higher and used stilts to rectify the height difference. Looks like there's a loot crate over here, buddy. Let me look and see what's in it. It's a small one, though.
Might be a helmet.
Oh, there's food. We can have food.
Man, he was fussing about not having food and drink. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, some put this in the sea, too.
Give him an alien kumquat.
Absolutely. Energizing, hydrating. These are actually good because they do both. And this one is energizing, hydrating. One of these has pointy leaves on it, and it's toxic. Did you get
Just
your
don't need to eat.
right? Did you get your underoos?
Yeah, I got those.
Nice. I just grabbed all the fruit out of here. I'll put it in the ship. You can take it out of the ship from there. Alright. Is there cargoes? Yes, we can buy cargoes. Agresium. How much agresium? Only 16 SE. I'm not even going to bother. Alright. I think we're done, buddy. Crunch. Oh no, did you go inside? Yep, you're going inside.
Are those tables right there, you?
These?
Yeah.
I think they're drapes over cargo containers, but yeah, they're new.
Don't say I don't remember seeing them before.
Yeah, they're updating assets all the time. It's little subtle things. I mean, I can remember in 3.7 never seeing shit like this. It was a bunch of the little tall cargo containers, kind of like these over here.
Those purple sticky notes on that one.
So, like right in here, we would see stuff like this all the time.
Yeah, cargo containers.
Yeah, but items like this we didn't see.
Otherwise known as sniper spots.
Yeah,
See the purple sticky notes?
sure did.
Type Sharon in chat to see some cool stuff that supports animal rescues.
Nice. It's working.
Okay.
The voice attack command to suggest people type Sharon in chat.
I heard it.
Yep.
Awesome.
Oh. Wah, wah. Can't get up there. You're fired, Pagan. You're fired.
Wonder if anybody's found a Pokeball yet.
There's a streamer who's going to be doing it for 24 hours. Looking for Pokeballs. I can't remember what his name was. He was on Astropub the other day. I got a gift sub for Astropub. So I popped in there to say thank you. I was watching part of his video today on YouTube and you could see where I popped in there and said thank you. I was like, okay. You can imagine the whoa, my elevator disappeared. Damn it, I blame Johnny.
That's fine.
Should be going up. Nice helmet. Found some loot, huh?
Just the helmet.
Cool. Oh,
Well,
need to go up to the top deck.
no make no undersuit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the undersuit.
Now don't forget,
Oh.
remove it, hit I and drag it from local to ship or vehicle. So you can drag it from local so it doesn't stay here. You can put it in the vehicle, then when we get to an outpost, you'll do the opposite. You drag it from vehicle to local and just... Now the beauty about the persistence is that this will stay with your account until the next wipe. So when they release 3.17, you're gonna pick a new home residence, and everything that you have will be stored at that home residence. So all the fruits, all the armor and weapons that's kind of getting spread about the universe right now, or about the system now, will be consolidated to your home residence in 3.17 drops. And you've never flown with me in Star Citizen, but you're always welcome to drive. I mean, anytime you want, just grab the pilot seat.
I'm still learning.
It's fine.
It's a lot different than ED.
Yeah, it is. It does not
Yep.
hold your hand as much as No Man's Sky, that's for damn sure.
But No Man's Sky is supposed to be different now.
Yeah.
Combat's supposed to be a lot different.
Landing gear up.
And cargo ships actually hold a whole lot more than other ships now.
Really?
Yeah, a lot more supposedly.
Primary residence, absolutely. Good tidbit. I didn't know 3.17 would consolidate our player loot. Yes. And welcome to the channel, C. Bennett. What happens, that isn't new to 3.17. Whenever there's a patch, a major patch release, like 3.15 to 3.16, 3.16 to 3.17, big patches like that, the inventory system kind of consolidates everything and by default places it at your home residence. I don't know if that will change at some point and they'll leave it where it was. We don't know. They haven't stated. But it's a good, neat trick. Like, right now I'm not worried about it. Just find everything I want and make sure it's stored at like a Lagrange station or wherever. And when 3.17 drops, it'll all be there where I set my home residence, which will probably be Arcor or Hurston, to be truthful with you. I like those two places.
You gotta figure eventually they'll stop doing that though, you know.
Yeah, but I'm going to enjoy it while it's there.
Yep.
Enjoy it while it's there. So all this stuff, like, I've got shields over here, I've got guns over here, I've got quantum drives over there.
Quantum travel complete.
With 3.17, they'll all be nice and neat over at Arcor, and I'll be able to go, oh, look, here's the armor I left there.
Where'd all this crap come from?
And that happens too.
The bad thing is all your mining stuff will no longer be at your favorite
Nope.
mining refinery.
Quantum travel engaged.
But you can transfer it easily now. So I'll be able, actually, one of the cool things is being able to go to, say, like, go to her L3 and buy shields that I want for my C2. put them in the MSR and fly them over there to where my C2 is, and then equip them. I won't have to. Okay, let me fly my mole all the way across the system just to buy this.
Quantum travel
I mean, we've been able to do that with the mining stuff for a while, but some of the other items were just too big to do that to.
They wouldn't fit in a backpack.
Nope. No Dora the Explorer moments. Johnny, we're coming up on a facility. We might be able to find some stuff in here.
Possibly.
You might not.
We haven't had much luck tonight.
I know it, and the last time I went out and did it, man, I was finding all kinds of crap.
I know, right?
That night me and you did it, we found all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it was nuts.
It just don't like me.
No, it doesn't.
He's bad luck. Open
game's
airlock,
like-
push him out.
He reeks of elite dangerous. We shall make him make penance first. I was trying to put the lights on the building, but that's a no-go. We're gonna have to just hoof it in the dark.
We watched the Batman movie tonight.
Oh, yeah, is it good?
Yeah.
Cool.
It was more of a gritty Batman.
Okay. So less like Jack Nicholson and more like The Dark Knight? Or more than that?
It's like the second year of him being Batman.
Mm-hmm.
So, he don't have flying ships and, all this technology and stuff and all that, makes him invincible and all. And
Yeah.
he kind of gets his ass whooped a little bit.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
I mean, he don't lose, of course he's Batman, but I mean,
Yeah.
he takes hits and everything and all, and it's just more realistic,
Mm-hmm.
thought
I
it
like
was
that.
good.
Yeah, I like that. I thought Suicide Squad was good, too. I thought it was a great continuation of the Harley Quinn story.
Yeah.
I really did. Ooh, this is a hostile environment for sure. Junk.
Did you tell him about cold weather and hot weather suits?
Yeah. I did say that the environment was trying to kill him, though. I think he may have crashed because his character was not moving in game.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Can't tell no bottled waters. Ah, what's a parched space traveler to do? At this point, I'm just trying to save him some walking for loot crates. Damn it.
I miss Murden.
Yeah, me too. Oh. Did I tell you I married my sister today?
Huh?
Did I tell you that I married my sister today?
That needs explanation.
I don't mean like I got married to her. I mean I officiated the ceremony where she got married.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Yep.
That was awesome.
Yep.
I've kidded with my family that I was going to go online and pay that $20 and get ordained.
I've done 4 weddings.
My daughter actually sent me a thing of one where you actually get to, make it your own religion and
Mm-hmm.
name it and do all that stuff and all. And
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I've done 4 ceremonies so far. So
Don't nobody want me to do that.
I haven't done a whole lot. I don't make it very well known that I do it. It's just one of those things like, you know, somebody needs it done and they mention it, and Mrs. B or I be like, well, if you don't have anyone else to do it, and you need someone, I know someone who can do that, and they're like, really? How much do they charge? And I'm like, nothing. Just let me know where. I mean, within reason. I mean, if I got to drive for an hour, it's yeah, pay for the gas. Yeah, she came by the office today. I was in here. There was nothing in here. What are you doing, Pagan? Durr?
Well, I broke down and got married in a church.
I did last time, too.
And that's the last time that I was in a church. And I've been married 22 years.
Cool. I had never had the whole big fancy wedding. I'd done courthouse quickies. So when Mrs. B and I were planning that out, she's talking to me, and she's like, you know, what do you want to do? How do you want to do it? And I'm like, well, she kind of like, what? And I'm like, I have had 2 courthouse quickies. I've never had a full-blown, legit ceremony, the wedding march, all that stuff. She's like, really? I'm like, yeah. She's like, you want? We can do that. I'm like, that's going to be expensive. And she's like, not really. I used to do weddings.
Oh, there you go.
Here you go. Found the toxic berries. Toxic berries. Come and get your toxic berries.
We got married in a church, but we didn't have a big wedding.
Yeah, this was huge.
I mean, ours was like the preacher, me, my wife, my mama, and my grandma.
Gotcha. No, we invited some co-workers and friends and stuff like that. It wound up being, we allocated for 125 people, and it wound up being closer to 150 something. But I made 2 huge pots of spaghetti sauce. And most of that was gone. There was only about a half a pot. And when I say huge pots, I mean pots that are, these were, I think, 14 inches across and 18 inches deep. They're giant commercial-sized pots. So I made several of those full. And we wound up taking, I think, about a half of one of those pots of sauce over to the homeless shelter for them to eat. After everything was done, my buddy Keith, he's like, what are we doing with the rest of this food? I'm like, homeless shelter. He's like, really? I said, yep, and take what's left over the cake, too. So he ran it over there. He ran it over there for me, so I didn't have to run it over there. And dropped it off at the homeless shelter, and they had food for the night. So they had huge amounts of spaghetti and wedding cake for dessert.
Cool.
Yep.
Well, she started planning the wedding and seeing how much things was going to cost, and I was like, she said, you really don't care, do you? And I was like, well, I'll tell you what. You take the number you just come up with that, and we can spend that at our wedding, or we can have a small wedding, and we can spend the rest of all that on a honeymoon.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, we went for the small wedding and a big honeymoon.
Right?
Yep. Took her to Walmart.
Mm-hmm. Well, fortunately for us, Mrs. B had done some weddings prior. And she can be quite frugal when she needs to be, trust me. So we wound up we did our own cooking. Oh, I don't remember seeing that before. What the hell is that? That's cool.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
Make sure you're looking for Pokeballs while you're looking at all this weird stuff.
Yeah, I have been. They're supposed to be super valuable. Yeah, if I find a Pokeball, I'll definitely be saving that one to inventory. Only one spawns per... only one per location per server. I got to him at...
Yeah.
I think we lost Johnny.
Jeez.
Let's look at the...
Well, he's
terminal.
still listed in Discord.
One of these was a huge profit margin. I'm trying to remember who that was. Was it Chlorine?
Well, I was looking at Bog's list here,
Yeah.
and his recommended trade thing is titanium.
Yeah. Which is what we're going to have to do. I used to do astatine runs in my Taurus. Not Taurus, Connie for a while. I want to say this 142,000 I spend now will wind up selling for 160 to 180,000. So not great money.
Yeah, I think I used to take astatine, and then if I couldn't fill up with astatine, take the fluorine.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And it was not great money, but decent money.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know about now. I ain't ran cargo in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, I do cargo every once in a while. I like it. I enjoy it. I've missed it. Well, for a long time, the cargo kiosks were just fucked.
Yeah.
Hey, Tactical Ferrets referral code popped up this time.
The last time I tried it, it didn't go good, and I said, well,
Right? We should start doing bets. Whose code's going to come up on the next referral?
and it's just not profitable anymore.
No, cargo's not profitable anymore. I think he may have crashed.
So I just can't believe Bog spent the time to do this big old sheet and all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I could understand it if the game was out, but I mean, he did this whole sheet and all, and then
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow 3.17 could drop and
Yeah. Well,
change it. You know.
well, I think it scratches 3 itches. I think it scratches the data correlation itch, which he's got. It provides him content for streams, and it also provides helpful and information for players. So I think one or a combination of 2 or 3 of those are the reason why he does it.
Yeah.
I don't have the patience to do it. I'll be honest with you. I mean, if I could sit there and play 5 days a week, probably would. But
Well, it gives him something to do on stream.
yeah.
See, he does that stream, and then he does the stream for AMD.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he does streams on the AMD Twitch channel. Yeah.
I did not
Yeah.
know that.
He got a little deal with AMD. I don't know, you know, the details or anything, but
Mm-hmm.
I know he does 1 or 2 streams a week on the AMD channel.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's a good gig.
Yeah.
Alright. It is 1:37 a.m. Crazy. I'm going to take us to Crew L1. Put her in. And I think we're going to find somebody to raid. Because I got work in the morning. I need to get some sleep.
I feel you.
Oh, he's back.
Hey, welcome back, Johnny.
Quantum travel
When we get there, I got a bunch of stuff in the
Quantum travel
vehicle. Well, I'll have to drag it out, I guess. Shit. I found a helmet. So I'll drag it out when we get there. And drop it on the floor, and you should be able to pick it up and store it in your inventory when we get to Crew 01. And technically, once we're in the Armistice Zone, you can start moving it from your ship, or from the ship storage in your name, to the station storage. Once we hit that Armistice Zone and you see the little thing come up in the top right corner, it has the bullet with the circle and the line through it, you're good.
So if you put it in somebody else's ship inventory and you forget to get it out and you don't ever see that person again, that stuff's just gone.
I believe I believe it's still linked to you, and once the patch drops, it should reset to your home residence, as I understand it, unless that ship gets destroyed and the item lost.
Well, I was just thinking about that, you know, I mean, like if you met some random person in game and y'all went and did Bucker missions and loaded all the loot in his ship, if you forgot to get it out.
I'd be curious to test that. So I'm going to keep some of this fruit, and let's test that theory. I'll leave one in one of your ships. No, the fruit's not distinctive enough to be able to know if that one survived or not. Shit.
That's full.
Right? It might go bad.
Gonna leave rotten fruit on my ship.
I think it's something I only have one of that we could do that with. One of the stuffies.
If you find one of those Pokeballs, you'll only have one of them. You can leave it on my ship.
Yeah, there you go. That'll work.
Yeah.
That'd be a good test, wouldn't it?
Test if it disappears.
Right. But I've got the C2 and the A2 plushies. I think I've still got one of them left. The other one was lost on a
What plushies do you get on the C2 and A2?
I got the
Attack on shields.
What the fuck?
somebody's shooting at us.
Yep, missiles.
Why?
Because they're bored.
Well, I would have called them something else, but
Who is this asshole? Outlaw Reaper. Add them to the asshat list.
Target friendly.
I am not shooting anything.
Why is the station not shooting for you?
Oh. The station should be shooting the shit out of him right now anyway.
Attack on shields.
they're just trying to get the key.
We're in the Armistice Zone, so...
Power to shields.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
You ain't got that set. Oh, that's next patch when it's set on a button. Damn.
Ah!
Get in there, Vegan.
Oh, parking under pressure.
No, I just... My throttle's at 100, and I normally fly in here at like 20%.
Well, you made it.
Yeah, assets. Outlaw Reaper.
Shield failure. Landing gear down.
Landing
It's
complete.
We're not
We're
hauling
so-
cargo.
Say.
There's nothing of any value on the ship, so you can't claim piracy. You're just being an asset.
You got some cargo, don't you?
No, I didn't buy anything.
Oh.
We got nothing.
You need to set that to where you can add people to that asset list by using voice attack.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Doo doo doo.
Quick little Reddit post, and he's dead.
No, don't even. Typically, I just put a bounty out. But I have a spreadsheet that I run right here.
What a nerd.
Not even. Nerd would be too much of a compliment.
Hello, Nathan.
Hello there.
Hola.
Hello, Commander.
I think I know what my soundbite is gonna be.
There we go. Gotcha.
Anybody remember that? I don't remember if it was a Vine or a video. But whenever like, how'd you keep?
Got him in the list. Okay. Oh, don't forget to transfer your stuff out of inventory.
How do I do that?
Let me get out of the seat and I'll show you. Hey, Hobby Dad, how are you doing? I'm doing alright, other than assets. Shooting at empty ships just because they're bored in an armistice zone.
How did they do that?
Oh, you can still shoot in an armistice zone. You just... Once you're red, I mean, they're going to start shooting back at you. But I mean, there was no gameplay reason for him to be shooting at us. We weren't hauling cargo. There's nothing to pirate from us. Unless he wants some toxic fruit. I mean, you can see the inventory in the ship. I didn't buy any cargo. This is what's in the ship. Maybe he wanted the shiny blue helmet. Alright, so if you hit I, Johnny, at my feet should be a helmet. You can grab that and put it in your... Move it into your local inventory. I can't do it with the weapons because we're in an armistice zone. So this cute little knife, well, I guess won't be able to do that with.
Anybody remember Back to the Future?
Yes.
Yep.
Johnny do good.
Man, so much shit.
Well, Nathan, it took me a whole whopping like 2 hours of, not even 2, let's just call it an hour of playtime to get a crime stat.
Trust me.
I still don't understand why you got a crime stat. That makes no sense.
Sometimes it doesn't take that long.
Special, that's how.
No. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Be glad it didn't get so bad to the point where we went to Grim Hex or
We did.
oh, we did.
Yeah, we went to Grim Hex to, I picked him up in Grim Hex. We made it all the way to Korea. I flew underneath Korea so the turrets couldn't hit us. I come up around the corner to land on the landing pad. They blew us to shit. We respawned in Klesher, so I showed him how to mine to get out of Klesher.
Oh, you got the bullet experience.
No, he didn't get the hacking the crime stat part of it, so...
No, true. But you got to commit to Klesher, and Klesher mine is a bit.
Yeah, yeah. So he knows one of the ways to do it officially. The other way is we basically do a bunker mission scenario where we go into one of the security depots. I hit exit ship, right?
Well, that.
Okay.
But you also have the big one of that is escaping prison.
There we go. There we are.
Where we go? What are we doing?
I am about to look for somebody to raid and go to sleep. It's almost 2 a.m. here.
Did you want one of them sound clips from me?
Everybody.
Where did you want us to post them?
You can just send it to me. I had bought an armor set on the site, but I died and did the reclaim process, so I can only reclaim it if I have tokens. No, that's not the way it works. The reason why they're called LTI tokens is because that ship has lifetime insurance on it, and usually people will use that term to mean something like a small ship that's you normally want to just keep in your hangar, something like maybe like a Dragonfly with LTI, or like an Emerald, Archimedes, or something like that. The way that the insurance works in this game is as long as you have insurance on that vehicle, or as long as you paid your premiums, you can go up to any kiosk station and file a claim and say, hey, the ship is lost / stolen / destroyed. And they basically ship you. As far as the game mechanic is concerned, someone is flying that ship to you. So that's why you're waiting on a claim timer. Right now, the insurance part of the game isn't in the game. So you don't have to worry about that right now. No, Sabat, I don't want to become famous. But right now, so when any time your ship gets destroyed or damaged or lost, any of that stuff. Thank you, Ron. I appreciate it.
Yep.
I'm gonna ban the asshole.
Oh, what happened?
But you don't have to worry about the insurance right now. It's bundled in. Roberts has said at some point that when it comes into play, there'll be premiums to pay, to keep it updated unless you have LTI on your ship. So
Locked in this. Oh, there it went.
yeah,
Jesus.
no, we're not locked in the room. We're good. So no, right now it doesn't matter. Like right here, let me see here. Do I have any ships that are destroyed? No, nothing's destroyed right now. But say that there was a ship somewhere else that I wanted. Okay, well here we are, the Buccaneer. There's a Buccaneer at Area 18. Now I could fly over there and grab that ship, or I could just tell the insurance company that it's lost. So I filed a claim. I don't have to pay any money. This is not like Elite Dangerous where you have a rebuy cost. You just file a claim. It doesn't cost any money. The armor bundles you buy on the website, no. The armor that you bought on the website is still attached to your account. You may not have access to it right now in game, but if you reset your character, or if you just let the next patch drop, you'll have access to it again. Do you know how to do a character reset on the website? Have you ever had to do that? I'm going to assume that you have not. Okay. So under your account, you'd go into settings. So you're going to log into your RSI site. You're going to click on account. You're going to go into settings. And down over here on the bottom on the left-hand side is a character reset. And they're going to ask you why. No, the only thing that the tokens do is give you an opportunity to buy something back that you previously had melted. So, as a concierge, I have 2 tokens instead of 1. It's a perk for being a concierge. But most of us should have at least one of these. They do expire and they get reissued on every quarter. So every 3 months, if you haven't used it, it goes bye bye and they give you a brand new one. Or if you have used it, they give you a new one on every quarter. But the way that the buyback tokens work is it gives you an opportunity to buy something back that you had previously melted or sold back for store credit. My buddy had to do it because it gave me back my money and had to rebuy it. Okay, so you melted it is what happened. You melted it. So that's the way the buybacks work. We'll just say weapons. Nope, I didn't have any weapons. Okay, did I have any components? I guess a hover quad is considered a component. Oh no, that's all. Nope. Let's go subscriber flare. Here we go, subscriber flare. Perfect, this will work. So this is something that I had previously bought in the subscriber store and melted. If I wanted to buy that back, then I could click on there and go buy back, and I would use one of my tokens to do that. If I wanted to use store credit. If I don't mind paying fresh cash, you don't use an LTI. I mean, you don't use a buyback. Okay, that's the way that works. So, as long as you're using cash, you don't have to use a buyback token. You can just buy it back.
Hey, Pagan.
What's that?
What do you do with something after you drink it?
Walk around with it forever or drop it on the floor?
How do you throw it away?
Walk over to a trash can, hold F,
Yep.
look at the item, and click place, and then place the little outline where you want it to be. So I didn't need to use that to get your armor back. The only time you would have to use a buyback token is if you are using store credit and the item is not available in the store anymore. So this item right here, I could technically use a buyback token to buy it back, or if you're really smart about it, you go find it in the store without using your buyback token. So we're going to say helmet, and we're going to find that same helmet combo. Here you go. So you got to be sneaky about it.
Yeah, but if he dies right now
Mm-hmm.
and he's wearing that armor, right now it's gone until the next
Yes.
update.
Now, if Bullet, if this armor is something that you paid money for, real world money for on the pledge store, it is linked to your account. And all that you need to do, okay, good. Okay. So as long as it's a pledge item, say it's a pledge store item, as long as it's a pledge item, meaning something that you paid money for or someone paid money for and sent it to you, then it's linked to your account, and all that you need to do to get that back would be to reset your account, and it will come back. If you bought it again if you melted it in the store and then bought it back, that would also do it, but you don't have to. One of my items here that I have is flare. I don't remember if it's the M2 or the C2. I lost in game, so I don't have possession of it in game, but it's still in my hangar. If I was to do a character reset, it would pop back into my inventory, and I'd have use of it again. This was placed in a caterpillar during a cargo run, and it fell through the floor and disappeared. Resetting my account would lose my in-game currency and ship upgrades? No. Currently, a character reset does not lose your money. Your ship upgrades stay. They may not be on the ship, but they would still be in your possession. They would just be at your home residence. Now, what I would recommend doing as a precaution, because this is still an alpha and they're still working on certain things, what I would recommend is if you know you're going to do a character reset, is go into your ship loadout manager and strip all your premium stuff off. That's what I would recommend to do, just to cover your bases. You don't have to. It works better now than it originally did, But it used to be every time there was a patch, whatever premium item you had on your ship just disappeared forever.
Pagan, don't you also have to reset your or finish up your mining orders? Like, won't
Yes.
you
Well,
lose any mining orders that you have?
for a character reset, I'm not 100% sure if you lose your refinery orders. I haven't tested that yet. We need to test it and find out. But we know for the baby patches, say from 3.16.0 to 3.16.1, refinery orders were fine. But from 3.15 to 3.16, they were not. So baby patches, subversion patches, or excuse me, minor version patches, they're fine. Subversion patches, they are not.
Okay.
Yep. It used to be that any kind of update borked them and they were fucked. That's not the case so much anymore. Let's see. And Bullet, feel free to ask me questions anytime. I don't have to be streaming for you to ask questions. You can send me a message on Discord. That is perfectly fine. I love to answer questions. Better yet, post them in the Discord. That way you get different people to answer them. That Discord server is full of helpful people who love to help each other. It's a great community. It really is. Does anyone have any suggestions of someone to raid that's playing Star Citizen right now? Otherwise, we're just going to pick somebody here and hope that they pay attention to their... Well, I was going to raid Fegan, but Fegan's watching me. Thanks, Fegan. Still a little sad I had to reset my armor back. I was assuming I just started it with an inventory after death. Yeah, no problems, Bullet. No problems. We're all learning, and there are times in the game when I run across something, I'm like, I don't know about this. Anyone have any kind of information about this? Okay, so chilling while mining in Star Citizen. Let's take a ride in a spaceship to the moon. I'm kind of leaning towards Norral's backyard. I mean, what do you guys think? You want to raid this dude? He's in Australia.
Do it.
Alright, let's raid this dude. Okay. Yeah, no problems, Bullet Brain. Hit me up anytime. I don't mind at all. 3 a.m. here and off to bed. Take care. Thanks for popping in, Bullet. I really do appreciate every viewer that pops in here. Lurkers, chatters, doesn't matter. I appreciate you all. The channel's growing. It's finally taken the way that I want it to go, so I appreciate every single one of you. Thanks for hanging off with me. We're gonna raid Nurl's backyard with whoever wishes to go. So the raid is created, the party's forming up. Only one person's going? Oh no.
Up there it says 7.
Okay. Nice. Okay. So we're gonna raid Norwell.